Hi there, my name is Mark Anderson and this short presentation is about creating and using digital content to support and enhance learning. You can find me on Twitter as @ICTEvangelist. The first tool I'd like to talk about is a free tool called WordPress. Many of you teachers listening in will know of it already because so many of us use it for our own reflections, but having students or asking students to reflect upon their learning or to put their records of learning onto WordPress, opening it up to a wide global audience who can comment on it, not just their peers or you as teacher or mum, is a really powerful tool that can really help develop learning and push students forward with their progress. Another tool which is particularly helpful, particularly when you're trying to annotate images in an innovative way where you can bring something extra to the learning, is a tool called Thinglink. You can go to the website and do it, or you can do it on various apps as well, and essentially you can put a image onto Thinglink and then make various parts of it interactive. So for example, if you had a picture of the Earth's structure, you could create different hotspots on different areas of the Earth's structure and then link to work students had done or to videos explaining what that various bit did. It's a really nice tool, also free. Another tool which I think is really powerful is one called EdPuzzle. Been using it a lot. It makes life, when you're trying to flip your classroom, really useful, because rather than just getting the students to actually just watch any videos you might have made or to watch a video you might have found on YouTube, you can actually put learning sequences within the video. You can put your own audio notes on there as well if you want to. So it's really good. I'd strongly urge you to check it out. That's called EdPuzzle, also free. Another tool, if you want students to sort of be developing their oracy or to be making short podcasts with the minimum of fuss, is one called Audioboo. You can do it on their website or you can do it in various apps, and it's also free. HitRecord, record yourself talking, a bit like I am now, and then pop it up online. Everyone can see it if you want them to, and you can get feedback on it as well. Really good for developing oracy with your students. Another tool which I like to use as a teacher for myself, just for making posters around the classroom, but also with my students, getting them to make things such as posters to help them remember quotes or key facts and what have you, is Quippy. It's very easy to use and very powerful when you print them all out and use the results to help with the learning in the classroom. Haiku Deck has been a massive win for me in recent times, and you'll hear me talking about it pretty much everywhere. I love presentation tools. In fact, I've used Keynote to make this one, but Haiku Deck is one which is just simply brilliant, because what it does is it creates fantastic looking presentations with the minimum of fuss. Because when you've got students in your classroom and you're trying to ask them to create a presentation for them to then deliver later on, or to showcase their knowledge or learning or understanding or whatever it is you're trying to get them to do, that's what you want them to focus on, not whether or not the animation flies across the screen as they wanted it to. That's not the purpose of their lesson. You want to focus on getting the content in to demonstrate their learning. Haiku Deck does that. It looks awesome, it's really easy to use, and it's free. Check it out. Next tool is Padlet, which is a bit like an online cork board or notice board or whiteboard, whatever you want to call it, and students can go on there and virtually pin things to it. Okay, so they can add text, they can put in links to various things. If you're looking to get students to do some collaborative research, they can all do that on Padlet at the same time. It's a brilliant way of getting students to collaborate together, a great way of curating information, and what I particularly like about it is at the end of the process, and you can moderate the posts that students put on there as well, which is very handy, but at the end of the process you can download the whole thing as a PDF, so everybody's got a record of the activity that's taken place, which can be shared via email or put onto a shared network drive, or put into an iBook and shared that way, or however it is that you want to share your PDF, you can do that from Padlet. Next up is Pinterest. Just as a teacher looking to get ideas, it's a fantastic way of finding things for yourself. I'd always strongly urge you to share back. That's why it says sharing is caring on my strapline on my Pinterest page. Pinterest is absolutely fantastic, and you can use it with your students too. Not only can you access things like free lesson plans or posters and what have you, but so students can get links through to lots of different items, and it's certainly a different way of finding information than using just simply Google. What's great about it as well, you can set up boards for your students and you can actually collaborate on boards. So you can set up a board for your class, give them a single logon that they could all use, and they could then curate all that information into one place. A bit like Padlet, but with more fields to fill in, so the actual results can be a little bit more refined. So there you go. There's a few tools, all for free, that you can use in your classroom to help enhance learning using technology. My name is Mike Anderson, ICT Evangelist, and you can read more about me and what I do and what have you at ictevangelist.com. Thanks.